So Stern has officially announced that Jaws will be announced. I can't be the only one that just does not care about this theme. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel where I talk and do everything pinball. I hope that your holidays were nice. You got everything you wanted for Christmas, and hopefully your new year is going to be better than last year. Speaking of new year, we've also got a new announcement from Stern Pinball. Now, when I say new, I mean anybody that was somewhat in the hobby was pretty aware that Jaws was going to be their next cornerstone title. It's going to be an Elwin team-based pin, so expectations are high. And honestly, I believe the hobby and Stern Pinball in general needs this. They need this game to be good. They need it to be a great seller. And the main reason why this game is more than likely going to bring that is the Elwin team. So far, they have pretty much a flawless victory when it comes to releasing games and them being massively, in the majority, being well appreciated and accepted. So let's just hope that trend continues, kind of thing. So I believe that's why we've seen a lot of games come up for sale. People are moving machines in anticipation for what Elwin is going to be bringing us. Because whether you want to try to remember this or not, guys, this is actually Keith's first game in a few years. I mean, yes, he had the Bond 60th Anniversary Edition, but there's still a lot of you out there today, including myself, that have not been able to even play it because it's kind of rare, and that's what it is. So it's been a few years since a lot of us have played a cornerstone title with the Elwin team. Godzilla being the last one. Now we're getting Jaws. And just like with Godzilla, Godzilla is not a theme that speaks to me, but damn it, that game is good. And I think a lot of you out there would agree as well, being Stern's best seller to date. So, will we see it again with Jaws, a theme that not a lot of people are excited for, but a game that brings the mechs, brings the gameplay, and just grabs our attention with a bunch of fun. Now, going back to talking about how Stern needs this, because the hobby, whether people know this or not, is in a bit of a lull. You have all these new companies that are bringing out machines. One of the big hitters, used to be a big hitter, Jersey Jack, is struggling to sell their Elton Johns, mainly due to the theme and the price that they have it at. So, with that being said, you have other companies that are now broadcasting and coming out of the woodwork, bringing certain titles or themes to us that have our interest. Barrels of Fun came out of nowhere, bringing in a theme that spoke to a lot of us with Labyrinth, and they are getting those games in boxes and delivering. A lot of us would love to have Pulp Fictions in their home, but God forbid if Chicago Gaming Company has to get a game out their door, they're all thumbs, evidently, when it comes to something like that. So with Chicago Gaming falling a little short about moving games out their door, we have Pedretti Pinball that is now going to be doing remakes. I'll go into further details about that in another video, so by all means, be sure to hit the subscribe button down there so you can see that. It's kind of a big deal. My Patreon subscribers already know it, so there's another plug for you right there. So going back to talking about Stern and how they need this, because with the pinball economy being down, and then they release a title that they were hoping to be a great seller, Venom, and then the game was not very well received, especially by me, at least when it comes to the Pro. The Pro is a joke. I don't care. Y'all can sit there and hate on me all you want to. The Pro model is a joke that you are just bending over and taking it if you think that that game is amazing. Yeah, like, yeah, shoot's great, man. This isn't about Venom. Anyways, but I do have to laugh a little bit that it's kind of obvious that Stern is really trying to get as many of these Venoms out the door as they can, especially with the recent videos showing all the pros that are in the factory just waiting because no one wants them. But the premiums are being sent out to other content creators to make content to hopefully help sell this particular title, which I kind of laugh about because I know that if Stern was to contact me about making content for Venom, I'd tell them that you don't want to do that. Like, they're not going to reach out to me to make content for them anyways, but I'm just saying I would have been like, you don't want to do that. Now, a game that's good, yeah, if I played it and I think it's good, then yeah, I'd do it. But you're not going to want me to talk about Venom because it won't be good. I feel like I'm going off on multiple tangents, and that's probably because we haven't, had a conversation in a few weeks, and that's going to end this week because, as per usual, I plan to do a live session whenever Stern does their official Jaws release and everything, showing off the game, and then we can have a chat via the chat and everything to talk about this game. So I think with all the things that are going on in my mind, I'm ready to get a lot of this stuff out and talk with people about it, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Jaws is going to be the deciding factor in what state we are in when it comes to pinball. And when I say that poorly, but when I say that, it is meaning that, a lot of people are not buying right now. A lot of people are waiting, whether it be for the right game or, they're just hesitant about making a purchase such large amounts to $8,000 plus, and then knowing that the minute that they open that box, they're losing $3,000. I think a lot of us out there were on board with paying a high price for a machine because they felt that, they're probably going to get very close to what they paid for it back if they decide to sell it. But knowing that they're going to be paying a high price, and then they open the box and they try to sell it, they're losing thousands, then I think people are going to be a little bit more hesitant about what they're purchasing. And that's what I think we're seeing. And it seems that people are probably waiting to see the reception on the Elwin title. Are we going to have less limited edition models like the number, like 1,000? Are we going to have less now? Like, are they going to make it to where it's actually limited again? Or are they going to try to rake in all those LE buyers, because that's really where Stern makes their money, on you LE buyers, because they throw in all the extra fluff and then charge a superior price for it, and then you LE buyers, oh, I've got an LE. You do you. My God, I'm getting so excited on talking about this that my watch actually thinks that I am jogging. My pulse rate is up and everything. I don't know if that's any kind of indicator of what my day has been like, even though I did go to the gym earlier. What the fuck? Maybe it's the G Fuel getting that heart rate going. So let me end this video with my prediction for Jaws. Yes, I knew they were announcing it this week. I have not seen the game, so I do not know what's in it. But I feel like it's going to be a little bit of what Jurassic Park was. Meaning that it's going to be the theme. Everyone's very well aware of what the theme is. But when it comes to assets from the particular movie, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of that. But it's going to do a lot of, courtesy and homage, and definitely hit some nostalgia points, but I feel like they're going to be doing the code in their own way, enough to where they have a lot more free will to do certain things and just go buck wild and have fun with it. So I believe that we're going to be getting the mechs. We need to. Because will Elwin's best game be Godzilla, or will it be his next game, Jaws? We all hope that every game that comes out is better than their previous. And I remember stating when Godzilla was announced that Stern messed up. Stern has stepped up and set a new standard. So they've kind of, in a way, hurt themselves, because now going forward, every new game that they produce will be compared to what was in Godzilla. I'm gonna go ahead and call it right now that this will be Game of the Year. Because every game that they make going forward will be compared to Godzilla. It was a good and bad thing. They made a great game, it had a lot in it, people love it, but it's all a matter about the next game if it's going to be as good as Godzilla. Okay, I feel like this video is definitely long enough. Like I said, I've got multiple videos I hope to get out today, at least one more. So, along with running errands, but tomorrow is the official, release trailer for the game. An edit here. Tomorrow is not the official trailer, it is the official story trailer release. So, the 4th is actually when the game will be revealed. So more than likely it's going to be a bunch of video assets and stuff like that that we're going to be seeing tomorrow, January 3rd. Back to the video. So we will get that more than likely around, if history repeats itself, 10 or 11 a.m. Central Time. And I'll probably do a live session in the early afternoon. My kids are out of school right now, so things may not work out the way I plan. We'll see. Does the Jaws theme interest you? Let me know. I want to know because I don't feel like it's going to speak to a lot of us. But there's people out there that are major fans of Jaws, and they can't wait for it. Me, I'm on the team of, I don't care about the theme, but you know what? The game's probably going to be damn awesome, and it won't matter to me anyways. So, we'll just see.